This video is proudly sponsored by DigimonCard.io for all your Digimon card, deck building, deck list, card pricing, and discussion needs. Alright, looks like they are setting up. So we see a TK in Raising, or sorry, TK being played in a Vmon in Raisings, and then on the other side a purple Mem Boost. And then going into a Gaiomon on top of that. So a lot of searching. All right, there they are. And so going into Magna on top there, swinging in and hitting a Mastamon. So two checks already. Hammer Spark up to 2. Into another Magna to just pass the 1. So, or sorry, yeah, passing 1. And there we go. So only Gaiomon, but Gaiomon with 1 memory is more than enough. And also just having 2 memory boosts back there is pretty impactful there. All right, going into the Aandroidd for 1, popping the memory boost for 3. Now I gotta recheck on Colin's deck because I think he said in the forum that it was a hybrid, but maybe. Or sorry, not Colin's list. And going into that Mastamon though. Finding a Gaiomon. Oh, but with a Gaiomon you can't pop the Magna. Because it has to be the same, so a little unfortunate there. Okay, another Mastamon insecurity there. Put him down to 2 security. Yeah, very interesting list from Colin. All right, so going into Magna X. So another Ghazi over there, and only down to 1 security as well. And there's not really a good way for Mastamon to get rid of this guy, too. Popping the boost to go to 5. Swing with Ghazi. Swing it into the Magna to get the guaranteed pop. Drawing 1 and discarding 1. All right. And then Chaos Degradation to get rid of it, but giving quite a bit of memory and only 1 left. So swinging with the Vmon in. Hitting into a black Gaiomon. Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't go into Black Gato too, because Black Gato would have at least popped the Magna, but okay. So passing with the TK, no, sorry, not the TK Kari, the Tai Kari, my goodness. So trading the Ghazis, swinging security, it should be 2 checks. Kazemon, and ooh, another dual tamer. Down to 3. That's a little terrifying. At 0, seeing that there's so many tamers, and it's very easy to... And just seeing that these hybrids exist, too. This is a really spicy list. I like this list. Okay, going into Death X, I guess. And we're just going to see a hybrid for game. All right, so gaining... Yeah, both players, I think, have more than 8, so you're able to get 2 more memory to go to 7, I believe. Yeah, there it is. All right, there has to be a hybrid in that hand, right? Okay, Vmon there. Yep. Surely there's a hybrid in that hand. Okay, so searching for one. We saw Kazemon in hand. Okay, there we go. And that is the game. Going on the TK, swinging in, and taking it. So there we go. There we go. That match is done. We'll see if we can find another one for y'all, but it is over. All right, I'll get those names updated for you. But we do have Black War Gray Gaiomon versus D-Brigade here, and a lot of Gaiomon players in the chat. It's been like the favorite, I think. It's like the one that people wasn't thinking of immediately, but it's been getting a lot of traction lately, and I think it's something that's going to be really good in this BT10 meta as well. So, all right, let's pop in the Yagu and playing a little Commandramon for 2. Going into Greymon there with the blocker inheritable. And to MetalGaruru to pop the Commandromon and pass it over. Swing into security. This does have blocker. I'm not sure if he realizes that. Yeah. So first looking top 3 for Commandromon. Be able to find which one they want, and then they get to do Pagumon after that. Okay, Parabolic Junk. The card you hardly see. And then a Kazu for 3. A lot of interesting choices from Kevin. And then going to Steelstreamon for 2, passing over 2. Okay, going to Augur there. All right, so I think just clarifying the effects of Parabolic Junk. Okay, going into the Black War Greymon. Being able to get rid of the Steelstreamon. And honestly, I would have gotten rid of the Kazu maybe, because then you wouldn't be giving as much memory. Oh, but okay, Ultimate Flare. So it would get down to, yep, the Greymon, but that is not enough to pop it because of just how it works. And no rookie either. Very unfortunate for Kevin right now. Okay, going into the Agu X. Finding another Black War Greymon. It's still 5 security to 5 security. So, like, luckily, like, Black War Greymon gets, like, a bunch of control, but it doesn't set up very quickly. So, like, if you're able to find a Death Xmon right now, that could be very huge. Okay. Another War X, letting you gain a memory and draw a card. So unfortunately, Nokia doesn't like gain you memory, it just reduces the cost. So you couldn't Nokia on the Wargrey X. You could, but nothing would happen. You just tap your tamer for free. So And just another Cool Boy putting you to 2. Cool Boy is such a nasty card. Being able to like memory choke your opponent, gain memory, draw cards, it's so good. Finding a rookie and raising. And just hard casting Commandramon. That's the best one to have, you know, hard hit right there because of the on deletion. But at 2 memory, it means that they can Metal Gray, but they can't do that. Oh, but having another War Gray X means you're getting 2 more memory. You're going to 4, drawing 2 more cards. Then you can Metal Gray into another Black War Gray because we know that Black War Gray is in their hand. So it just depends if they have the Metal Gray. And these are like, okay, it's a Metal Gray X, so not exactly what they're looking for. And going to Black or Gray, getting to pop that board. Because the Kazu is 3 and the Commandermon's 3. And just hitting, just whiffing the Commandermon 2. Really unfortunate. Yeah, this is looking like it's quickly running away for Black War Gray on this one. So raising, playing another Commandermon for 2. Now, the good thing is that Black War Gray does not have Metal Gray underneath it, so it can't just attack into these Commandermons. Okay, another Parabolic Junk. It's such a weird ad. And is that just a hard pass? No. Okay, never mind. They're able to pop the other Greymon there. Agu. Still 5 security to 5 security. Okay, going into that Gaiomon for 2. Nothing to de-digivolve, though. Seeing their... Is that their 3rd or 4th? That might be their 4th War Gray X. So I think they're almost out, if not completely out. Okay, so 2 checks on a Commandramon and a Commandramon. Okay. And then just playing the Agumon for 3, passing 1. Okay, swinging in. Getting a Gaiomon. Yeah, there is blocker in the Gaiomon. And swinging in into a War Gray. And like even what, like a Death Exmon right here wouldn't be, it'd be fine. It'd be for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'd be for 2. Oh, but he can't play Dark Dramon right now, right? You need to be at, you can't play Dark Dramon unless you have 13 or more, right? Right, because it's cost for 13 and then you get 10 back. Right? One second. Right? Yeah, he can't play it, right? Wait, 1 second. There we go. All right. Yeah, you need to pay 13 and pay it back. All right. We fixed it. Yeah, it's a weird effect. Yeah. It's super weird. And it's like, but yeah, because I mean, I guess like the idea is that like you can't, it's been fixed. But like the idea is that like you can't play this to pass like 1 to your opponent. Like if you could pass it for 1 and just have a level 6 on it, I'd understand like why that'd be like a little silly. But yeah, you have to have at least 3 memory to be able to play it. Yeah, Gazimon also is like really weird with it, but like Psychemon, it gets around Psychemon because of it too. So like it's not like strictly better or worse. It's just a really weird guy. Okay, Ultimate Flare. All right. I mean, yeah, I guess you get rid of that stack, right? It goes down to a Greymon, so it still lives, but you do get to pop the Agu. Down to 3. What did I say? Down to 3? He's down to 1. He was at 3, got hit twice. Got another Mem Boost and that Ultimate Flare. I think you just swing in with Gaiomon. Yeah, why not? Why not? And another Commander monster just down to 0. Omni does win right here. Oh, and a memory choke to 1. You love to see it if you're Justin. All right, so you have to clear this board somehow. Going to 5. Okay, you can Dark Dramon now, but I'm not sure how helpful that would really be. Death X is free right now, if you have Death X. I don't think there's a lot on Kevin's side. Okay, yeah, there you go. And this is such a weird matchup. Like, whoever establishes it first is in a good spot, but such a weirdo. Okay, this could swing into Gaiomon, and then they'd block it. Oh, they're going to keep it alive. Okay, interesting. And then swing in with the Gear Boy, going down to 3. Hitting a Gravity Crush, which does nothing. And playing a single blocker. Well, this could play a blocker. I don't remember how he's stacked. Yeah. So we'll play a blocker. There we go. It's really interesting that he did not block with Gaiomon, but that is what happened. Okay, going Agu and raising. And X, there's only 2 cards left in deck. Actually, this could, you could deck out right here. You need to just go a little wide. I mean, again, like, I don't know if he runs Blitz Omni, but Blitz Omni would win right here. No doubt, right? So swing in, obviously going to get the block. And, okay. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. I don't know if that's the play. I mean, this, it does have protection. You can swing, pop a block. But it does not restand. Interesting. I'd almost want to establish like another body. Man, this game just got real close all of a sudden. And why didn't you use the Nokias, right? Nokia can reduce Omni cost, right? Digivolutions. Like set them to 1. Okay, negating the attack there. Okay. Having another one. But yeah, I don't know why they didn't Nokia to memory choke to 1, right? Okay, red mem boost. Going down to 2. Going down to 1. Oh, don't remove your protection, my guy. I guess you no, yeah, don't remove your protection. But what are you so afraid of? I guess he's like, actually, let's make sure the gear doesn't die. That's probably the case. Okay, going to 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and that should be it. Yeah, definitely could have choked to 1. Swinging in and got it. Okay, what a... I will say the word unnecessarily tense last couple minutes for this game. And looks like we are off to the races. So raising the Garuru in the raising, and then using the Tamer there with the Ghazi in raising. And making, yeah, taking no time, just going into the MetalGaruru there. Or not MetalGaruru, the Weregarurumon in raising, just passing 2 memory back. And in that think tank, you got 2 memory there. And not like this is kind of how the deck works. Weregaruru can just like take 3-4 security very easily, and just deciding to go Ghazi or not Ghazi into Gaiomon and just passing the 1. Bring it on up. Now this doesn't have any battle protection, right? I do not believe the Were X is under, or the Garurumon X is not underneath there. So just swinging in for 8K. Looking at top 3 for something with Gabumon in its name. And first check hits into a Calling for Darkness, so adds to hand. Swinging in another. Hitting into a cool boy, or not cool boy, an analog, and hitting, I guess the only one you can add to your hand, 2 hell size to your trash. Not great. Not what you're loving to see. And then for free, going into the Where X. And that's going to be swinging on in it as well. So 2 checks. It's going to be Kari. And there we go. So still living because of it's at 10k right now. And only just down to that 1 security already. That's just the power of this MetalGarurumon, this Where X, this antibody, like all this stuff. Like it's just such a solid line. If you see it, you just go in and your opponent can't really do anything about it. So they are starting at 3. They can go into perhaps an Ophani. They could also Chaos Degrade. Yeah, Chaos Degradation. That will get rid of it. And they don't have any tamer setup or anything, so I think that is just a strong play for you there. Just being able to use the, say, you know what, start over. Hope you find your line again. You did get 4 security off me, but you do have to rebuild. You have like no tamers to help you there. Like it will give them time to play any tamers if they saw any, but very strong. Okay, blue mem boost for 3. That's a whiff, that's a hit, that's a whiff, and that's a hit. So either your level 3, which you already established in the back, or a Garurumon. So like if you have a cool boy later, that's kind of nice. The Gabumon can digivolve on top of itself because it's the next antibody version of it. All right, adding the level 6 to hand. Looks like they're trying to sequence. Yeah, I mean, you got to see the tamer and then the option card because you can't play the option without the tamer. But obviously against something like this where there's so many stinky security cards that could be, even that 1 security could like win Andrew the game right now. You got to be really careful what you run into. Okay. All right. He already had another Gabu X in hand, so just getting the free draw there into the Garuru X, and then probably right into another Wereguru. Oh, Wereguru X. Interesting. Okay. So passing 3. So looking like they're going to try to reestablish their top end there. And they're just going to go right into a Metal Guru. So you can raise it, you can swing, you're mildly protection with the Garurumon X inheritable. And then after that, you can just go into your Metal Guru X and just go from there. So for 1 going into Aandroidd X, you do not get the recovery, unfortunately. And then into Sakuyamon. Okay. So this is a really nice tech for this. So if he raises up that Weregurumon, it's going to get security attack -3 for the turn. There it is right there. only pass to 1/2. Okay, so going there for 3. Okay. Interesting. I wonder why they did this, because you could raise up, swing with the Reupload, it wouldn't do any damage, which you're fine with. His swing with Sakuyamon as well, which is also interesting. Okay, you are fine there though. I think most like it's gonna live most things. I don't think that's too scary of a thing. But you could raise it up, swing, and then you could go into the Metal X, which would get rid of the Sakuyamon, right? Don't know what the end game here is. Okay, Psychemon hard casting for 3. Because this also just means that they can swing into the Sakuyamon. I mean, once you raise, it gets the secure attack -3, so it's not like it's a big deal, but I don't know. If you swing into it, you'd get to gain a memory off the analog. And just thinking here. All right, so swinging into the Sakuya, gaining a memory. Not that I think memory is a large thing right now for Kevin over there. He's got a bunch of memory for their plays right now. We know the Metal X is in hand, so that's probably what the Digivolve is going to be. It's still going to have secure attack -3 for the turn. But you will restand it, so you did add Psyche back to hand. And you can swing with it. Okay, so here's the question. You can swing with it for free, and then it will restand at the start of your turn, and then because of that, it will be able to bounce something back to hand again. And there's playing a Gabu and establishing a Garuru X right there too. To probably just say, you know what, next turn I can go into another chain if I need to, and really go off. So starting at 3. So there are plays that can be made. So you could raise the Gato. If you have your Aandroidd with Aandroidd X package, you could do some stuff there. Because then that would give security attack minus to something. I'm really surprised he didn't swing with the Garuru, honestly. Because it'd be kind of tough for Andrew to get rid of it inherently. Because it will restand at the start of your turn and it would pop something, right? So and Andrew is in that think tank. I wonder if they don't run Jack right? And they have to decide if they at this point they kind of have to raise the Gato, right? Oh. Yeah, what, like, is this, like, you could just have Chaos Degradation in hand to get rid of the... Okay, okay, playing the Flame, minus 6k on the Guru. Oh, is it all turns, though? Is it all turns for that Gabumon? Oh, no. Is it all turns? I thought it was just your turn. And I'm sure his opponent thought so, too. That is so unfortunate. And you give them exactly 3, so if they have Garuru there... Okay, you do. Okay, this just needs to swing in and survive. Yeah, Gabu does say all turns, yep. And it restands. And I mean, you don't have to you don't have to do that, but there it is. And so unfortunate. Just that 1k from that Gabumon. Such a good tech card for you there. Okay, there we go. And not that I would assume these players will need the full 30 minutes for this, but we'll see how that goes. All right, Gabu there. All right, Gabu X, top 3, finding a... You can find the Garuru X or the Metal X, and looking like adding the Garuru X. And passing 3 there. All right, a Commandermon in raising there. Playing a Kazu, probably one of the, I would say, like, sleeper good tamers for this deck. And I don't think it was necessarily made for D-Brigade, but it will definitely take advantage of the advantages from there. And just playing another Commandermon to choke to 2 on there and pass him there. All right, Kevin's thinking there. Okay, just leaving it in raising, going into that Guru X, as well as having the X antibody Gabu there. So you do have your protection effect live, even if you don't see a Garuru there. Swinging into security, hitting, a Pride Mem boost. Doesn't kill it, but you do get extra memory next turn. And it's very easy for these rookies to get rid of it. And then an analog for 2. And adding, presumably, the Wear X. No, getting the Gabu X. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Raising up the Commandramon from raising, getting an extra memory off the Kazu there. Okay, swinging the Commandramon in, using the Kazu effect to draw one and discard one. And it will be swinging over the Gabu X. Getting rid of the Ultimate Flare in hand. Interesting choice. And then maybe swing with Commandramon. I do like the analog boy in the Garuru X because like even if it dies in security after like being aggressive, you get to bring it back. So Garuru in there, it does get rid of there. 4 security each. And then another Pride memory boost, bringing to 1, looking at top 3. And only having that one target. It's still a target. Not the gear that I think a lot of people play. Usually like to play the EX2 version of it. So you can draw one and discard one. Actually, is he EX1? He's EX1. Yeah, the EX1 version of it. So you can discard one to draw 2. But, I mean, again, another 3K rookie is not too bad. All right, and Kevin's looking like they're just missing a piece. Okay, raising. Now you could swing here into the Commandramon and then go into the X that you know that's in your hand, using the effect for Pagu. Top card is an Izzy. Oh, Pagu. Well, I don't know why Pagu. It just doesn't say if it's a black card. Like I don't know why it has to be a Digimon. It's so unfortunate. Oh. Not going into there. I mean, going into another X. I'm very surprised they didn't go into the X ante on top of the Wereguru just to be able to pop that gear. I mean, it does go back in a hand, but that is just like one less swing that's coming in. I mean, they did get rid of an Ultimate Flare, so that's honestly that probably means they have a second one in hand, so they could swing here. Yeah, okay, Digivolving into the On Deletion Commandramon. Swing in there, getting a draw 1, discard 1. Discarding another Commandramon, so I believe there's 3 in there. Going into security, hitting a Gabumon, so it does live. That's why you play the 3K boy, baby. It does be living. All right, you could almost play Darktramon right here and keep it your turn, rather. Popping both boosts. My goodness, going to 6. All right. Do you have a Death X? Oh, okay. Ultimate Flare passed into 1. Getting rid of that entire stack, and then popping both boys. When the flare is ultimate. And also it does not trigger the analog because it didn't delete a level 5. Going into the Gabumon. That gets the all turns plus 1k. And just Garuru in the back. And it's such a weird state that, like, Commandermon's getting better memory control than Garurumon, which is really not the standard. Probably swing with the gear first, but deciding to swing with the Commandermon first. Heading into the MetalGaruru X, it does get the pop, and then looking at that top 3. Oh, another one. Busted. Yeah, I don't know. You play another one, right? Yeah, definitely. Why not? Okay. And then the gear dies to the Garuru X insecurity. And then, oh, memory choke into 1 with Chumon. The game could just be over. Alright, you can, like, go into a... You can still go into Wear X to pop one of those back to your hands, but Commandermon's just gone such a footing, and there's really no defense stuff on this MetalGarurumon side. Just didn't see any of your cool boys or any of your kind of starter stuff. So, oh, actually, no, wait, you need to have an X antibody to get the bounce. That's right. That's why he didn't do it. I'm so used to seeing Wear Garurumon into the X, but there's... I can't think of a way out now. With 1 memory here, you have to have X antibody, put it underneath, and then be able to go into metal, or into Wear Garuru. Which I just don't think is happening. Ooh, Guidus Prep. I mean, this doesn't even... I mean, that's good. Like, you live this turn, assuming there's not Darktramon in there. But, like, even then, like, what's your out? Yeah, swing Chumon in. Yep, into... There he is. There's the boy. Looking for that all day. And then playing here for free. Or for 3, sorry. And that is game. Yeah, Pre takes it.